Hi everyone, welcome to Angels Cove Retreat and welcome to the Angels meeting. At an Angels meeting, as you all know, we talk about ongoing recovery and we use the 12 steps of AA, which AA was kind enough to grant us the right and the privileges to use. So this morning, I thought I would open the floor to whatever we need to discuss. Is anyone having an issue?
I'd like to bring up that when I walked past the mirror the other day, I didn't recognize myself, and I'm kind of having issues with that.
I still see the girl that weighed 75 pounds more, but at the same time, I might be at the mall 2 hours later, walking past a mirror, and I'm like, holy cow, who's that? Wow, you look pretty good, you know, so it's confusing, it's scary, and it's good. You know, I try and turn it into a positive feeling, whereas look at how far you've come and you're doing so well, and it's good.
It really is scary, isn't
yeah.
it? What do you do with those feelings when you're scared?
Sometimes I run from them, and sometimes I try and figure out, you know, you should be happy and proud and try and turn them into a positive. It's a good thing. I'm doing a good thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I learned this a long time ago. Feelings aren't fact. They just are. We give them the power. We give them power. A feeling is a healthy thing. A feeling is something that tells me I'm okay. It tells me to be joyous. It tells me to be aware. And when we get down to this new body, it is like, oh my goodness. One of the other problems I know I had in early recovery when I experienced what you're talking about, I suddenly got the fear of, oh my God, am I going to go back?
Yeah.
Other people have that
Yeah.
experience? Jean, what about you? Did you experience anything like that?
Of course. That's the worry from the beginning.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Absolutely.
What do you do when you have feelings like that? What have you learned through this program to do with those feelings?
Well, I usually try to speak to somebody, talk with somebody like a guardian angel or somebody else from the group that helped me get through the feelings.
What's a guardian angel? How do they play into this? What's their purpose? Frank.
Guardian angel is someone who's been in the program long enough to understand what we go through. Someone who you can call on, someone who can be there with you, someone who basically understands what you're going through. A guardian angel is the person you can call during the week, in between meetings, after a meeting, before a meeting, to discuss what's going on with your disease, how you're handling it, what your problems are. And the nice part about it is a guardian angel is someone who's already taken the trip with you. How do you pick a guardian angel? You find somebody in the meeting who you trust and enjoy, and you find out if they're available as a guardian angel.
Can you only have one guardian angel?
No, I've been known to have more than one guardian angel at a time.
It's good. It's a good thing to have a lot of people that
Yes.
you can contact. I think the beauty of us having the webinar is we are having an ability to communicate with one another in real time and be able to develop a support system. And that's the one thing that our meeting has given all of us, and hopefully we can extend to these other folks that have now come to join us. Carol, what did you do with those issues?
At first I ate my feelings, and then I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself anymore because I had gained so much weight. So I started going back to the gym this week, and I'm going to try to go back to basics, I think, which is first step. I also need to start coming to meetings, which I stopped. And also calling my guardian angel, which is most important because that keeps me on track on a day-to-day, minute-to-minute basis, which is very important.
When people get into relapse, the number one thing we have learned is you got to step up your meetings and your attendance, because it puts you in a position where you get supported, where you start to hear your own problems and you start to find out how to address them before it gets so out of hand that, oh my God, I'm back up 50, 100. 150 pounds. And we have seen folks go through this different thing. This surgery works. It's a wonderful tool, but it's only a tool in one's recovery. You need other things to assist you. One of the real things that I've learned about recovery is the disease is between my ears. The fat on my hips is an outward manifestation of the disease between my ears. And if I'm constantly working on those feelings, if I'm constantly having somebody check in with me, is it fact or fiction? Am I in trouble? The better off I am. How about you, Dennis?
I am not going back. I watch my weight religiously. I've got several meals for several days that I can eat that will bring my weight back down if it jumps up. So I just consistently sit between 200 and 205, and that's as far as it's going to go. I'm just not going back. Period.
You have to realize the disease is always setting me up for relapse.
All the time.
And I have to be ahead of my disease, and that's one of the hardest things that we teach people.
Mhm.
You've got to be diligent about looking out for relapse, because it's kind of my theory about the sleeping dragon with the wagging tail. It's the truth. You're always stepping around that tail to make sure you don't wake that dragon. Okay? The best way to do it is comply with your doctor, hydrate, exercise, attend angel meetings, and do your protein. I want to thank everybody for coming today and sharing with each other and with me the joy in your journey, the joy in your recovery, and the path of recovery. I hope we'll see you all again here, and if not, I hope we'll see you on our webinar real soon. And thank you again for being here. Have a great day.